happy end of the year. We're almost there. I just want to say happy 2022, but also in honor and celebration of Pantone's selection of color for 2022, I decided to use my Pantone color postcards and lined them here so we can enjoy them. Of course, the color of the year is Very Perry, which I actually don't have in my selection. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get it, of course. I thought I would do that, get some color, some brightness, so we can just enjoy and be excited about the new year that is to come. What do people do when it comes to New Year's? Of course, they goal set, right? That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna talk about today. So, without further ado, I would want to say, in my original big update that I did a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that I would do goal setting planners, one each different for each quarter in 2022. Well, I decided to speed up that process of comparison by doing two planners per quarter so that I could compare them in live time as I am experiencing them together. So for the first quarter of 2022, I decided to use the Ink+Volt planner, which I selected and I revealed in that first update video, but also I'm going to use the Clever Fox planner, which I will share with you, as well as some of the initial comparisons that I've seen so far as I have planned my goals for 2022 in just a moment, which I'm excited. So why don't we just jump in? Before I do that, let's just share the goals that I have. The first one is to continue to develop my Spanish speaking abilities and comprehension so that I can take my Spanish to the next level. I would say that I am at the advanced beginner intermediate stage. I would like to move further along into intermediate and beyond, of course, but of course we're focusing on quarter one. So baby steps as we go along. The second goal is to do some more writing, to revise and look at my NaNoWriMo draft that I did in 2021 and see what I can do, as well as in March, prepare for Camp NaNoWriMo, which will be happening in April of 2022. And to continue that goal, I am doing writing sprints on the first and third Saturdays of each month during this first quarter of the coming up year. So I hope that you will join me. They're at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And then for my next goal, it is to read at least 6 books in for the first quarter. And how am I doing that? I decided to do a book club, which I've been saying in all the previous videos up to this point. But of course, I'm going to say once again, I am doing this book club where on the second and last Saturdays of each month at 9 a.m. Pacific time, I will be doing live streams where for the first one, we'll be doing a read with me. And then for the last one, we'll do kind of a discussion or finishing up said books, whichever ones I select. If you look at the video that I released earlier, just on the 15th of December, you will see that I have selected the 2 books for January 2022. Feel free to go check that out and find out what those books are, and I hope you will join me on this exciting adventure and new page for this channel. Of course, this is a new channel, so I guess it's the first page, right? But let's keep going. So the next goal that I have is to get fit, lose 15 pounds. That's like where I'm gonna start. Seems pretty golden over the first quarter, as well as eat healthy and continue to evolve my lifestyle. Of course, up to this point, I've been eating like regular healthy, but I want to make it more, as you would say, just be more active and involved in what that looks like, being very conscious about it to the next level, and as well as reining in some of the workout routines that I've been kind of adopting here and there over the past 2 years. Of course, with the age of the pandemic, it threw all those goals that I had originally for 2020 just kind of out the window, as well as for 2021. And so for me, I want to use 2022 as a get back on the bandwagon. Let's do this. Let's focus. It's time to move on to that next chapter. Now, for my final goal, it also includes another part of my wellness, which is, of course, spiritual. I want to use this time to start really reining in and being consistent with my prayer life, as well as my reading of the Bible, of Office of Readings, which is from the Liturgy of the Hours, as well as being able to attend daily mass. Of course, that would be through streaming. At this time, I want to rein that all in because it's been pretty inconsistent, especially since the pandemic started. I know probably a lot of people have felt what I have felt, which means like my routine just got totally out of whack, and then everything has been somewhat inconsistent since then. And like I said, I think one of the larger goals of 2022 for me is to have it be getting back on the bandwagon, being more consistent, being more disciplined, getting back to Pantone's Color of the Year. They've stated it's all about creativity, empowerment, and breaking free with expression. And that is something I want to be doing in 2022. But how do I keep track of all these goals that I have? Well, as I just mentioned earlier with these 2 planners, which I'll be comparing through this quarter as well as using, here we go into the footage where I will show how I am tracking all these goals. So here is the Ink+Volt quarterly planner. It's actually got a weekly planner format. They show the focus on your future, which outlines the 2 to 3 year plans, as well as milestones and important dates. And here are the goal pages where you outline your goal, gives you a list of tasks, obstacles, and preparation, a space to customize your own inspirational quotes, and also a plan of action for the 30, 60, and 90 day. And here are the months, which I have not filled out yet, but I'm going to skip over to the weekly focus since, like I said, it's a weekly planner. They provide on one sheet a thoughtful question for you to answer and reflect, then goals, tasks, habit tracker, as well as a reflect section. And then they also provide a weekly outlook, where this would be like the replacement of the daily 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. section, but here it leaves it as morning, afternoon, and evening. And then in the back, they'll have a personal reflection after you end up filling out this quarterly planner. For the second planner I'll be using is the Clever Fox Planner. They provide a guide to show you how to set up your planner, as well as some stickers and a nifty box to store your planner. So here is the planner in all its beautiful yellow glory. It provides a holder for your pen, and it makes you immediately start out with your goals pages. So you define your goal, you define what areas of your life it impacts, as well as how you think your life will change with these goals. And then it provides 4 milestones and a mind map, so you can, I guess, track it in different ways. And it looks like there's extra space as well to provide for any additional tasks you might come up with along the way. Here is the monthly and year, very similar to what we were seeing in the other one. I wanted to say these are both undated planners. For your weekly plan, because it has a weekly and a daily section, it's very similar to what we were seeing. In fact, it actually gets more detailed in how you're feeling, how you're meeting your goals, and even your emotions. So you can track that as well. And it has a habit tracker too. I definitely say that this one is a bells and whistles kind of planner. Here in the daily section, you have your affirmation, grateful for, excited about section, the activities that affect different parts of your lives section. You've got your to-do lists, your schedule from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., your main goal, your priorities, your wins, and how you'll improve tomorrow. So they really capture everything. It's very structured and helps you along as you are making your way through completing your goals in this journey. Well, I hope you enjoyed that lovely comparison of the planners I'll be using for this quarter. I hope that you comment down below, tell me what your plans are, what your goals are for 2022, especially for the first quarter, as well as comment down below what kind of planners you have been using that you have found that you've really enjoyed, or ones that you think I should try in the next year for 2022. I just want to say, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos that I have planned, as well as join this book club. Anyone can join. Of course, like I said, you can visit my channel so you can see when those streams are going to be happening. I hope you join me on all of these journeys: writing, reading, random craft videos. I'm going to have random craft videos probably going to be released on Wednesdays, off and on in each month, as well as potentially doing a vlog style tracking my language at least once a month for sure. So I hope you will come along this journey and let's have fun. Let's enjoy 2022. Happy New Year and have a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye.